of heavyweight boxing today?
Hey, what's up, man? This is Chris, the Nightmare Riola, and you're watching Mission Boxing Today.
Heavyweight boxing fans, what's the deal? All right, man, so just want to give my quick recap of what I saw last night. Dominic Breazeale, Otto Wallin fight. Otto Wallin wins the fight, 12-round unanimous decision. Pretty much easy work. Now, when I did my prediction yesterday, I did say I was picking with my heart, although my head was telling me that Wallin was going to win the fight based on everything that I saw last night, man. Just more accurate offensive fighter, better punch placement, more responsible on defense, moves his head a lot better, better footwork, etc. All right, so you probably wonder, well, why the hell did you pick Wallin in? I was going with my heart, man, because I like Breazeale. I just like his fighting spirit. All right, I know he's not the most polished fighter, right? I know he doesn't. I know his physique doesn't look like Mike Weaver's, right, or if prime Evander Holyfield, but just pushing for him, man, because he's, I just like that he brings the fight to you. All right, and I think he's good for the division. It's good to have guys like that. All right, but Wallin went out there and just pretty much outclassed him, man. One thing I'll say about Wallin, now, if he had, now I hate saying if, right? But if he did have a little bit more power, he probably could have got Breazeale out of there, man. And I think had he stepped on the gas and tried to, up the pace of the fight, probably would have had a better chance. But he definitely was placing some shots on Breazeale that was stunning him and stopping Breazeale in his tracks. That little swelling Breazeale got over his right eye. Look, one thing about Wallin, I'll say this. He isn't known to be a huge power puncher, but dude, he is placing some good shots on these dudes, man. Now, that shot he put on Breazeale that made his eye swell up, that was a clean shot. It wasn't a head, but that was a punch that did that. And then that shot he landed on Tyson Fury, again, a well-placed shot that busted his eye open. All right, so that's one thing I will say about this dude. Not to highlight, the KO reel, but he does play some good hard. Look, he's still 6'6", 240 pounds. He's like he's small. All right. He actually brought that up in the before the fight. That, hey man, you guys keep talking about Breazeale's size. I'm not a little guy myself. All right, but the jab was on point. He landed left hands, at will. He could have literally closed his eyes last night and threw a straight left and it would have landed on Breazeale. Clean. He was just hitting them clean and often. Now I'm not gonna lie to you. Towards the end of the fight, it did look like that Breazeale was picking up in like the 11th and 12th, and Wallin was starting to fatigue a little bit. All right, not a lot, but it looked like it was, 11th and 12th just looked like a Breazeale type of fight. All right, but it was too little, too late. When Breazeale did have Wallin on the ropes, try to pick his spots, Wallin fought great off the ropes. He was leaning back and countering. He fought great. He pretty much seen every punch that Breazeale was going to throw, man. We know that Breazeale likes to loop shots. He was throwing some wild shots. Look, I get it, man. I get Breazeale's fighting style, but even in some of his wins, like the Agono win and the win against Carlos Negron, even the win against Amir Mansour, he takes a lot of punishment, even in his victories, let alone his losses, but even in his victories, man, he takes a lot of punishment, man. So where does Breazeale go from here? Look, he's got wins over Agono and Negron and Molina, guys like that. I think it may be over for him. I'll put it like this. If I had to put money on it, I think it's over for him at the top level as far as competing with those type of guys. I'm not sure Breazeale's the type of fighter that wants to stick around and be like a gatekeeper status, fight like the Jared Andersons in a few fights, or fight, just some upcoming hot prospect. I'm not sure that's where Breazeale wants to. I'm not sure that's what he wants to do. This was more of a, first fight back since his loss, trying to prove that you still got it. All right. He does still have the heart, I will say that, because that one-round knockout against Wilder, we were kind of sitting here wondering, where's his punch resistance, and does he have the heart to want to stay in there when things get rough? He definitely showed that. He just didn't have it physically as far as punch placement, and he started look a little haggard and tired down the stretch. He started coming back, but too little, too late. I like what I saw from Wallin. Now, this is, he fought Fury tough. It was a loss, but he fought him tough. Got a win over Travis Kaufman, win over Breazeale. They did ask Wallin, who do you want to fight? He's very modest. He didn't call no names, just said he wants a title shot. If he wants a title shot, that lets me know that he won't be in disagreement for a title elimination type of match. If you look at these rankings right here, WBC, he's not rated. The WBA, they got him at number 15. The IBF, they got him at number 14. And the WBO, they don't have him rated at all. All right, so I would love to see him fight any of these guys. You could throw a name out there. I'd love to see him fight Tony Yoka, Adrian Caballero, I know Fury and not Fury, but Fa and Parker's fighting. Shili Zhang is here, number 15 by the IBF. He's fighting Jerry Forrest next week, or this upcoming weekend. But pretty much any of these guys, man, anybody that's available to fight, put him in there with Otto Wallin, all right? And I know there's some fights coming up, so maybe we'll see the results of these upcoming fights and put Wallin in there. Man, put him in any type of title elimination fight. I'll be good with that, all right? Ajit Kabiel, that one I've been wanting to see for a little while here. But shouts out to Wallin, man. This is the second time proving me wrong. Although I said I was going with my head, or in my heart rather, in this one, I got the prediction wrong, all right? So I'm not going to tiptoe around it. So he proved me wrong right here, even though I thought he had all the damn skill set advantages. And then he proved me wrong with his fight against Adrian Granat, because I thought that Granat was the better of the two when they were coming up as undefeated prospects, and he fought him and he beat him. All right, so shouts out to Otto Wallin. Dangerous fighter, man. I definitely think he's dangerous. All right, y'all let me know in the comment section. What do you think about Wallin? Where should he go next? And what do you think about Dominic Breazeale, man? Should he hang it up? Should he stick around? Should he, make a few dollars and hang around that gatekeeper status? Or do you think, hey, man, there's been a lot of wars, nothing's good is going to come out of this, seeing Breazeale win, lose, or draw in these type of wars, man? Let me know what y'all think. I'm gone.